Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. All right, this lesson is going to be brief. This is James chapter 1, verse 22. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself, and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. So, you need to take heed to the word. Don't just hear it and not do anything. You need to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, and you need to do them. You need to be doers of what the word says. But for a lot of you men out there, man, what does the word say? It says to teach. You're supposed to teach the word. So why aren't you doing that? You're being hearers only and you're not being doers. You need to. I saw this video by Elder Rakah. You need to be doers of the word. Okay, you got to at least do 3 videos a week. I try to do 3 a day. That's why they're not always long. And you got to be on the highways and byways, man. Okay? It's, you didn't come into this truth just to be a cheerleader. All right? Okay? You see Elder, you look on the lives and you see those brothers out there with the Elder Tahar, Elder Gabar, Elder Ramlab. You see them all out there every week. You see them putting up videos every day or every other day. They put up a lot of videos along with all the other Kaim. So why aren't you putting up videos? Just sitting on your ass watching videos all the time when you've been in this truth more than long enough to at least put up 3 videos a week, man. But you're not even doing that. You're not contributing. What does the scripture say? All right. Salakia. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So you're not going to contribute off other men's works, man. You got to do your own work. And I was looking for a precept that said, work your own salvation. Or workout, but I didn't space a word, so slack you for that. But you got to work out your own salvation, man. All right? And you don't need to be in a GMS camp or be in a city, to go outside, man. You need to stop being scared of being persecuted. I live in the middle of nowhere, pretty much, up way north in Minnesota. And a lot of you brothers can probably, relate to living in the middle of nowhere. Some of you can. I still go out. You can go out, man. It doesn't matter if you're going out alone, or if you go out and nobody stops and listens, or even if you never see anybody. You're still teaching the word, man, which is the important part. All right, a lot of you brothers live in cities and you don't want to get persecuted. You don't want to go out there and get scoffed. So you're telling me you came into this truth just to what? You can't be scared of persecution, man. You don't want to be one of those brothers to look back and wish you've done more. You want to be one of those brothers that looks back and feels like you did something here, man. All right? I don't remember where these are. This is Luke chapter 14, verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. So you need to go outside, man, on the highways and byways. out on the street and teach the truth. Doesn't matter how many people listen, man, or if nobody does. You're working out your own salvation. All right? You don't need to join GMS. You don't need to join a camp. It's not about the camp. It's about the doctrine, man. You got the doctrine. If you watch the men of the Lord, then you can teach. All right? You don't need to be if you in a camp, man. You can't use that as an excuse. Well, I'm not in a camp. It's not about that, man. It's about teaching the word. It's not about who you're with. A lot of the prophets taught by themselves. All right? So don't there's no more excuses, man. There never was, but especially now. All right? You need to be hot for this truth, man. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. All right? So you need to be either cold or hot. So in other words, you need to be, back out in the world, or you need to be hot for this truth, man. Because if you're not going to give this truth your all or a lot of effort and do more than 3 videos a week, or 3 videos a week at the very least, some brothers push for 3 videos a day, or go out outside onto the highways and byways, onto the streets once a week. If you're not willing to do that, then why are you even here, man? Okay, because as a man and trying to be a man of the Lord and Lord willing part of the elect, and Lord willing we are part of the elect, that you need to shape up. All right, what it just said, don't be hearers only, man. You realize how selfish it is to get this understanding and to not teach it. All right. There's another one in Luke. I think it's chapter 12. Luke chapter 12, verse 47. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him Slakia. Shall much be required, and to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. All right. And you want to have that oil, man, like the wise virgins. Okay, you don't want to go to the bridegroom and have him tell you that he doesn't know you. All right, you want to be delivered in that day. You want to be on the right hand side of the Lord and doing righteousness. All right, the famine of the word is coming, man. So teach while you can, because pretty soon we're not going to be teaching. All right. So hopefully this was edifying to the elect. Hopefully this was a chance for you to examine yourself, because I try to do it daily. Start staying away from those false doctrines and people that don't know what they're talking about, because they can just mislead you, man. You don't need that, not in these last days. All right, so keep enduring. Push this truth. Shalom.